Hey guys, I'm Rae.
And I'm Jason.
And today I am doing something I've never done before. I will be driving while towing our 42-foot Grand Design Solitude.
You nervous?
I'm very nervous. I didn't sleep that well last night, and I would like to blame that on you.
Okay.
You made me nervous by saying, get to bed, you have a big day tomorrow, towing for the first time. And then I just had like bad dreams.
Yeah. Okay.
Just look at this thing. Why'd we get such a big one? Anyway, we have one more slide to bring in. The plan today is I'm gonna hitch up because I've never done that before either. I'm normally the one at the controls on the side, like making sure that the fifth wheel's high enough or just perfect for the hitch. So I'm gonna hitch up today. Jason's gonna do the first portion of driving because we actually did this drive from Orlando to Miami, and it was one straight flat road, but the very end of our drive this way was construction. So he's gonna drive, he's gonna maneuver out of the park, drive through the construction,
Yep.
and then once we're on the flat, straight, minimal error road, that's when I will start driving. I guess there's nothing to do except to pull in the last slide and hitch up.
Nothing to it but to do it.
Everything's packed up, locked up, ready to go. You go get the truck?
No, not this time.
All right, I will go get the truck, and you know how to work this?
I guess I'll have to figure it out.
Yeah, you're gonna learn my job too. Turn it on. If the coach is pretty high, you can hit retract to bring it down. You listening?
Listening.
Or you can just hit front, and that brings this bad boy up. And then I just lift it up until it looks even with the hitch. We should do a whole video on how to hitch up.
Yeah.
That'd be good. Anyway, I'm procrastinating. I'm gonna get the truck.
Beep. What was that? Did you hear that? RV life. We are.
Our first breakdown.
Luckily, it's before the truck moved at all. But we broke a engine belt, and it looks like most of the fan is fine. It looks like it just took a little chunk off, so we should be able to replace it later if they don't have a fan to replace where we get it fixed. Oh, and it's Easter Sunday, so there's not a single place open today.
Yeah. We tried.
Yeah.
We thought we might find a miracle, but nothing's open, not even the dealership. We are taking that as a sign. So we're going to the front. We're gonna ask to stay another night. And first thing Monday morning, tomorrow, we are going to try and find a repair shop. I feel like a belt is an easy repair. It does suck at chip the fan, but
Yeah.
this really could have been a whole lot worse. And considering this is the first day that I was gonna tow, like I just imagined this belt breaking like while I was towing. That would have been so scary, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm glad that it happened now. It happened when I turned on the truck and not when I'm towing down a freeway.
Let's see if we can show you
what it looks like.
Yeah. There we go. So the belt just broke. As you can see, it's frayed. And it's on these pulleys. And then the fan damage is just this little like corner right there so far that we can tell. Nothing else looks bad, but of course we'll have to get in there and have them do a more in-depth look tomorrow. Definitely a bummer, but could have been a lot
so
worse.
much worse.
And also, I mean, this is one of the benefits of like our house is still right there, perfectly fine. And so we're just gonna put the stairs down, hook electrical back up and water, and then go about our day today. Maybe we'll go hang out by the pool.
Yeah. Update. We have Bernice, our truck, back, and we are now hitched up. I don't know if you can see Solly in the back there. Also not completely sold on those names, so if you have any suggestions. We did get to go to the front. They let us stay another night, and we just spent the day at the pool, and I edited some videos, and then we had a couple beers to drink our sorrows away and set a game plan for today. This morning we were supposed to have a tow truck come at 7 a.m. Yeah, that didn't happen. But we were trying to find mobile repairs. None of those worked out, so we found a dealership, a Ram dealership, which is not normally our first option because we know they're overpriced, but we're in a bind, so that's that. The tow truck came. What time did the tow truck come?
The tow truck came at about 9, so 2 hours late. And of course, you know, we had a tow truck and it had enough like weight to carry this truck, but like barely. So it was a little interesting getting us onto the back of the tow truck.
Yeah, a little nerve-wracking to watch.
Yeah, and he had me trying to steer it on the tow truck a little bit, but the belt also controls power steering, so trying to wrestle the steering wheel was incredibly difficult. We finally get to the dealer and there's no one there to help me. So I'm just trying to figure out where to drop my car since it can't move after we put it off the tow truck. Finally, someone said just put it in the back, so we just drove to the employee only area in the back of the dealership, and it was just packed full of cars like most dealerships are. So our tow truck driver just said, I'm gonna drop it right here, this nice clear space in front of their garage. And as he goes to start dropping it, which we knew wasn't a good place to drop it, but you know, when you start blocking up their garage, they start wanting to help you put it somewhere else. So they quickly moved a couple of cars and then we're able to drop the truck off. That was great. So I tell them we need belt replaced. They keep trying to upsell stuff without even looking at the truck, you know, typical dealer stuff. 2.5 hours later, they had a technician look at the truck and they found the cause of the issue, which was a water pump failure. And the only reason, you know, I believe them as they're trying to upsell me for another time is because everything I've looked at online always had a water pump as being an issue for belt braking on these trucks, and even the 2013 and on models, they recalled the water pump. Of course, this is a 2012, so it didn't fall under that recall. We ended up paying $919 for a water pump and belt in 2.5 hours of labor. I would have completely done this myself if we didn't need to get to Orlando by 7 a.m. tomorrow.
But it's fine. I'm actually, like we said before, I'm really, really thankful that this happened in the RV park, and it's not the ideal situation, and it wasn't the cheapest solution, but I'm glad it happened in the RV park, because if I was supposed to be driving and that happened, I don't know what I would have done. Like, I don't know how the truck would have reacted. I don't know how I would have reacted. So I almost think that this is a sign to think about those situations. We've looked up what to do in case of a blowout, like when you're driving, like how you should react to that, and a couple other issues, you know, like, oh, which way do you turn the wheel, or do you accelerate, do you brake, like in these emergency situations. But I mean, a water pump failing, we've never looked up what to do in that situation if you're towing and that happens. So anyway, it puts safety at the forefront of our mind again, and it shows us that there are far worse situations that this could have happened with. So to be stuck at Miami was not the worst situation. I don't know, maybe it's a sign actually that I should never drive.
Oh yeah, and the reason why we need to be to Orlando tomorrow is because we have a service appointment for the Solitude. Just need to get a couple maintenance items fixed before our warranty's up.
Yeah.
And we made the appointment, you know, a couple weeks ago, and they don't have any more availability while we're here. Oh well.
Oh well. I follow a lot of other RVers on Instagram, and I see some of the things that they go through, so I am super thankful that this happened this way. And now we finally joined the breakdown club, so there's that. Now we are on our way to Orlando. We won't get there, it's 5:30 right now, and the GPS is saying we're not going to get there till 9:45. So this is a first for us as well, driving in the night, because we've never done that before. I called them and I told them that, you know, we had truck issues and we're getting there late and what's the process. And so the lady said we can either sleep in the parking lot, which we actually might do just because we have that service appointment tomorrow morning and we needed to hitch up and leave anyway. Or she said we could drive around and just take any empty spot. We're probably thinking parking lot, which will be a first for us. Even though it's a Thousand Trails parking lot, we've never slept in a parking lot. So a lot of firsts for us this vlog that you guys are getting to go with us on. I guess we'll just check in with you once we get to Orlando. In the parking lot of our RV resort. Drive wasn't too bad. It was our first time towing at night. Obviously I did not drive, which is kind of funny because that's how we opened this vlog. How did you feel driving at night?
It's not bad. I don't like not being able to see the entire RV. It's hard enough. Like, I can barely see it when we're driving straight, like the entire thing. At night, it's even worse.
And then it rained the last like hour of the drive. But to those RVers out there that drive at night and travel at night and sleep in parking lots, I don't know how you do it. We're already, when it comes to backing up and like we do things differently, we already get grumpy with each other then. And I am surprised that like we actually did okay tonight and we didn't really like lose it on each other. That was a miracle in itself. Like, if we had to repeatedly do this, I for sure would probably lose it.
It's already hard enough after a long drive to, you know, back into a campsite, but then doing it in the dark, and then today was an even longer day. It's just
not a fan.
Definitely a fan of getting into a campsite by 2.
Yeah. Anyway, that's that. We are going to vlog again tomorrow about our warranty process. I'm so tired, I can't even talk. But that will be a completely different vlog. This one is over. Let us know in the comments section below any crazy stories you have about getting into the, what did I call it earlier?
Breakdown club?
Breakdown club, yeah. Tell us your breakdown club stories, and if you travel at night, and like, that's Carmen rubbing her ear. Anyway, she's ready for bed. I think we're a little delusional So we'll see you next time. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more first adventures with us. Anyway, I think I said subscribe. If I didn't, subscribe, because you need to join our getaway gang. Okay, we'll see you next time. Bye.